It's still early and we have work to do. It's time to get going. As we can see, it's almost 4:30, 5:30, sorry. It's already been 5:30. It's already been 5:30. Brain's not still fully awake, so it's time for some coffee and then let's get going. So, I've already have 2 jobs lined up. Put down my cup. Freight Hall, City Southwest FH49. I already have it lined up together with City Southwest LH45, 49 and 45. They have a combined weight of barely 100 tons, so we should be good on this run. It's empty containers, both going to the food factory. So we will be going from here, up here, and taking the valley, going here. And we will be ending up here. So I'm trying to make today's video a little bit of a shorter format, so I'm going to be trying to time lapse most of the traveling, trying to keep our video a little bit short on the shorter side because maybe that's what we all like. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to start with obtaining another license. This one. I need to own train length 1 before I get that. Alright. So I need to be able to drive longer ones. Train length 1, that's 10,000. How much do I have? 30 grand. That should perfectly fit within the budget. Alright, let's take that one first. That's 1. And then we're going up, up, up for manual service. And then I only have 125. So this will push up the copay another 7 grand. And what does this one do? Another 1900. So this is going to be quite tough. And as the sun comes up, we will be hit with massive fees after a run with damages. We will no longer have a really great insurance coverage, but that's fine because we can manually service. Alright, without further ado, I'm all hooked up here. I'm just going to show you. I've done some midnight shunting, not some shunt jobs. So, meaning I've moved around this consist, which we brought here yesterday, and we had to put it in track C4 shunt yard, C4S, which we are in now. And the one we were pushing back, that's that one, is one of our jobs that we are going to take. So, that means I had to move around this one. Now, that really doesn't mean anything for our job from yesterday because we handed it in before I moved it, and I moved this one back more to make space for this one. And as long as everything is already handed in, and I will keep it the way it is because we're going out of here and we're not going to stay here in this place. As long as we are going to be out of a certain radius of City Southwest, all the cars that are here, they will despawn and then new ones will respawn later. So all the jobs that are here now, they won't stay, they won't persist. Meaning that this job will already be done, in air quotes, by the time we get back. It will already be done, it will be moved out of here and gone to another place. And for the manual service, here we can see some of the pricing. There's an electrical powertrain, mechanical powertrain, wheels, stuff like that. Now all these costs, they except for sand, diesel, and oil, these are set prices depending on your location. But all the others, they depend on what locomotive you're driving. Unit costs will be different for every locomotive you will drive. For example, the DE2 shunter that we've been running for the last couple episodes, basically for every episode. But I don't. Yeah, this is still our second one, right? Is it? Is it our second one? Hey, that's cool. Oh, the lights. Didn't know that. But that's going to be the cheapest one to fix. And they will all have a different unit cost. Since there's only a DE2 shunter in here, let's get going. I mean, I don't see why not. Take off the handbrake and... let's set it forwards. Now I will start taking the jobs, which is this one. Take it, and this one. Alright. Now don't beans it too much, because the turns out here are steep. And let's get going. We should be lined still out, and when we're out, I'm going to start our time lapse. Shit, that was almost a derailment. Whew. Glad I was in time to do that. I had to catch it really quickly. I heard the spice get real. Now, there are multiple places that I almost derailed during a time lapse, so let's see if I can do it more. Let's see if I can keep going like this in a certain speed for most of the time. See you back when we get there. Alright, this is a pretty intense run because there's a lot of steep corners. As you can see, there's not been a whole lot going on here and here, but this one where we're coming up to the harder parts, the tougher parts. As it's tougher than than you think, I would like to still get it done together, because I think it brings a little bit more of the engagement together to do it instead of me doing it alone. So we can speed it up a bit because we are allowed a 50 around here, but look at these views, man. I mean, come on. This valley, it's beautiful. And in previous builds of this game, we wouldn't even be able to see it. Or at least not in the same way as we do now. Because we have this orbital cam, and I mean, it just makes everything so much more pretty to have an overview of everything, I've tried to capture some of it in the time lapse. Don't know if I actually did it justice, but it's up for everyone's guess. And I think that if you buy the game yourself, you will get to explore in that a lot quicker. And we're back on pretty much the main line, going to the food factory, and we're almost there. So it's time to start figuring out where they want it. C4 inbound and C1S. As basically everything is just a straight through track, I'm going to go to C1S first, then drop off the back of the back of the train, the last 3 cars, and then I'm going to back in the first 3 into C4 inbound. First, I'm going to see where is... That's the sea yard. Am I perfectly aligned for 1S? No, but I'm perfectly aligned to pass through. Which is good, because I'm going, as I see, I'm going to have to push it in reverse. Well then, let's do that. Let's get it going. This should be lined for 1. Yes. We were coming in hot. And then 3, was it? 4 inbound. So that's this one. Oh, we almost stopped before that. Which is not a big problem, because now I will pull it forward. And this one should change. Switch over. Switch it over. Now uncouple that one. That one will close. That one will close. No. This one will open. Now let's get going. Let's get pushing. Alright. Oh, don't push it too hard. Let's follow. Let's get pushing. And handbrake. Now, since we got the manual service license, we have to start doing some manual service. So after handing in my jobs, to take the money, 17,000, so that we can repair. But I need to find out where is the repair. Let's find the actual repair point. All right, we are inside, and I've already lined up with this square platform. All right, so first of all, we need to fill our oil, and we just pull the lever, and now it's full. Then we fix the wheels, or what we have used of them. I'm not quite sure how they intend to do that, but mechanical powertrain, which is probably the engine and the wear and tear on that. The electrical powertrain, which is why we blew the fuse. Here we go. And now we just need to fill the diesel. You hold it and then put it in there. Now it's connected, it's ready, and we are filling. Then we put it back. Now everything is filled. We take our wallet. We see it's going to cost us $4,709. We will put it in there. We used to have 4,100 in the copay, but not anymore because we're moving up in the world. And now we can have more expensive jobs. So I will leave this loco here, and I will do that just as I will leave this video here, which is the perfect segue. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. I hope you had a great time watching this video. I hope you will consider liking, subscribing, and commenting on this video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!